Okay, so I'm out and about again, and I'm doing something a little bit different today because I've got my Zuiko Olympus lens, the for my own 20, on my Sony A7s, the 12 megapixel, and I'm just going to see how sharp it is. And now I already know how sharp it is, but what we're going to do that's different this time is I'm actually going to put the raw files up so you can actually download them from my website, so you actually see for yourself just how sharp these lenses are. It's 50mm 1.8. And I just want to go and take more shots. I've taken a few, I'm going to take some more now. I really love the classic lenses, and there's a lot of great people that they do reviews. Now mine is just literally so you can see what I'm getting. You're going to obviously see them on the screen, but obviously, as I said, I'm going to put them up so you can download them as well. As I say, I don't do like a scientific test. It's just literally my passion for photography, and I've got a fantastic old lens on a modern camera, which is really, really great. So don't expect, looking at corners and seeing how sharp the corners are. Has it got chromatic aberration and all those sorts of things? And there's some great people who do that, and I really enjoy watching those as well. This is for you just to see what the lens actually works like. Just to give you a heads up of how I'm shooting, I'm actually shooting everything on the camera, on the digital camera at 400 ISO, and the apertures are ranging between f1.8 and f5.6. I'm not going any high. Well, I can't go any higher than 1.8, but I'm not going any lower than 5.6 on this test. So, and I can't really accurately record the different apertures that I'm using. Also, I'm finding it very, very hard to set the camera up for a shot because you have more to think about than I would do if it was on the OM20. I literally just have to look at the aperture and the shutter, and because I'm working this completely manually on the DSLR, it does seem to make it a lot more complicated. I think the most difficult thing about using this lens on a DSLR is focusing, and it's not just with this lens, it's with every lens I've adapted to it before. They are just really difficult to focus. And another thing I've found is that what it's saying my exposure should be, sometimes it's a stop or even two stops below to get the desired effect I want to take. So that's really quite interesting as well. So, but focusing, there's some picture I took of a tree with some fungus on it, and it took me about 6 attempts to get a shot that was actually in focus with it. So that's the problem. If you're using this like for doing like an interview for filming, then I think it'd be really, really nice to use. So that's what I plan to do with it. That's why I bought the adapter, because I don't want to buy a Sony 50mm lens. Okay, so I'm back home. When I was out with the Olympus lens on the Sony, the battery died, and I only had that one battery with me, so I've not been able to like do a proper ending. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you saw just how good this lens really is. All right, catch you soon.